Actually, this indexing is based on the primary key of the database. You can imagine the indexing as like an index of the book, which is used to help or search inside the book, or even index which is available at the end of the book, or the keywords that we use to search for. So these are all the example for indexing, or using those things we'll use to search inside the database. Now this ordered indexes, like we'll have the we'll search the database based on either a primary key or any other key of that matter, and usually we'll order those files, and that is called as ordered index. Now in this indices we have two items. One is primary index, other one is secondary index. As the name implies, this primary index is involved based on the primary key. Usually the primary key will be in a sorted order, and it is a unique range for any document. So you will generally have one-to-one relationship here. So once the data are stored, those primary keys alone will be taken off, and it will be placed in the index file, and placed in one file which is called as index file. Usually this index file resides in the cache memory of your CPU, of the machine. From that memory, we'll try to fetch the address of the data, and based on the address, we'll straight away go. Direct accessing will be done. And in here in the primary index, we have two type of indexes. One is dense index, other one is sparse index. We'll see that in the next video. And in the secondary index, when the index itself goes very long, or where the size of the file is very huge, and I cannot where the situation where I cannot move the entire file into a main memory, I'll be placing the entire database into a secondary memory. In such cases, the secondary index will be used. Here it will involve multi-level indexing. Actually, for a particular range, there will be 2-3 indexes. One primary index will be there, which will have the index key of a particular range, say 1 to 4000. 1 to 4000 will be the first entry, and that pointer, or that pointer will point to the actual index file, which will contain the address of 1 to 4000 records. As like that, it will go like 8000 to 12,000. So whenever my record falls in the case, say some 3425, it will go to the first index file, and it will search, and it will get the address of the data directly. So in that case, this secondary index will be useful. And one more thing, in the primary index, usually the primary key will be the search key here, but in the secondary index, it need not be a primary key. It can be on any key. Thank you for watching the video.